Okay, class, we will continue our lesson number 3, that is the skeleton system, the remaining part. So today we will discuss on muscles. You can see here the muscles of our hand. Okay, these are called as the muscles. All right. Bones in the body cannot move on their own. They move with the help of other muscles. Muscles can contract and relax to produce movement. So what is the purpose of muscles? That is, it it can contract and it can relax to produce our body movement. All right, and here it says that bones in our body, it cannot move by its own. Okay, without muscles, our bones cannot move by their own. All right, there are 650 different muscles in the human body. Underline till here. How many types of muscles are there in human body? That is 650, and all are different. All right, a muscle is joined to a bone by a strong, tough and thick fiber called tendon. Underline till here. Muscle is joined to a bone by a fiber called tendon that is very strong and also tough. Next page. The muscles work in pair. For example, when we lift weight, we use the biceps and tricep muscles in our arm. One muscle contracts while the other relaxes to make a body part move. Okay, so when one part of our muscle contracts, once it start to move, it start to work, the other part of our muscle, it takes relax. Okay, in to make our body relax on the other part. All right, and muscle, it works through pair. Okay, type of muscles. So there are 3 types of muscles. Number 1 is voluntary muscles. Muscles whose actions are under the control of our will are called voluntary muscles. For example, the muscle of hand and legs are voluntary muscle. Okay, so voluntary muscle means are those muscles, okay, whose actions are under control of our will, means by our thinking. Suppose if you want to touch something, that is by your willness. So according to that, our muscle work. Okay, so that is called voluntary muscle. Next, involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are not in our control. They work on their own. So involuntary muscles are those muscles which move by their own. These muscles control the movement of food in the digestive system, the flow of blood in the body, and the movement of eye muscles. Okay, so these involuntary muscles, it move by their own. It is controlled by its own. That is inside our body. Inside our body, our digestive system. Okay, it controls the movement of our food that we eat and to flow on the blood in the body of our movement and also in our eye muscles. Third one is cardiac muscles. Our heart beats non-stop even when we sleep. We cannot control the beating of our heart because the muscles that cause it to beat are involuntary. However, the structure of heart muscles is like voluntary muscles. So the heart muscles are special and are called cardiac muscles. So heart muscles are also called as cardiac muscles. Okay, our heart beats non-stop. So 24 hours our heart used to beat. Okay, even when we sleep, when we do work, when we are awake, when we walk, everything. All right, and this cannot be controlled because the muscles that cause to the heartbeat are involuntary. Okay, involuntary means you have already discussed that it is controlled by their own. Okay, now muscles are made up of cells called muscle fibers. Underline all this. How are muscles made up of? It is made up of muscle fibers. There are 3 types of muscle fibers. One is striated muscle fibers. All voluntary muscles attached to the bones are made up of striated muscle fibers. These muscle fibers are also called the skeletal muscle fibers. These fibers have dark bands running across them. Smooth muscle fibers. Point 2. Involuntary muscles have smooth muscle fibers which are long and narrow at the end. These muscle fibers do not have bands. Organs of the respiratory and circulatory system are lined with smooth muscle fibers. The smooth muscle fibers work continuously without getting tired. Next is cardiac muscle fibers. The heart is made up of the cardiac muscle fibers. They have bands similar to those found in the striated muscle fiber. So these are the three type of muscle fibers. Okay, so you just go through all this. Okay, it is same as according to this type of muscles. Okay, so I won't explain this, you just go through by yourself all this. Okay, it is clearly explained in a very simple way. All right, like the smooth muscle fibers, the cardiac muscles fiber work quickly and are powerful. These muscle fibers do not get tired. This is why your heart keeps working day and night. Because of our cardiac muscles, our heart also keep working day and night with the help of this. Alright, and it did not get tired. This fiber works very quickly and are so powerful. Alright, how do muscle works? The body moves because of the action of muscle, which are made up of muscle fibers. The muscle cells are unique because they are, unique means different, because they are the only cells in the body that can contract and relax. This ability of the muscle cells to contract and relax causes movement in the body. We should keep our muscles strong and active by doing exercises regularly and eating a balanced diet. Okay, so here muscles work because of the action. So body move because of action and cause of the actions of the muscles. Okay, and also here it says that our muscle cells are very unique, so different. Okay, in all the part of our body, muscle is the most unique part. Okay, and this is the only cells in the body which contract and relax. Okay, which control everything. Okay, and so through this we get relaxed, and this ability of muscle cells, it contract and relax causes the movement of the body. So in order to keep our body in a perfect way, in a powerful way, in a relaxation way, we should always keep our muscles strong and active in order to protect our body movement also, and also all the action. Okay, and also in order to protect everything, we have to keep everything in a balance. So we need to do exercise regularly and also eating a balanced diet. You know what are balanced diet, yes or no? Even in our previous chapter we discussed balanced diet are those diet that contain all the nutrients. Okay, so that's the end of our lessons, and I have already given you some exercise work, that is number 1 and 3. So 4 will be also your homework. State one function of it. You can write in a one sentence. Alright, question answer I will write separate and send you. Okay.